Hello, everybody, and welcome to another week of Understanding Spirit. I hope you've been having a great week. It's a very, very hot day here in Melbourne, Australia today, so my aircon is full bore, so hopefully I don't start sweating and perspiring during the show. We'll get right into the three-card pull today, and always try to remember to just take what resonates. Give you a second to just think of whether you're drawn to the first, second, or third card. Also, something is not relevant for you right at the moment. Just hang on to it. It might come up for you down the track. Okay, so if you felt gravitated to card 1, it is I'm using this angel deck, and it's this card here. This card is all about renewal. It does have some writing here. It's got review and evaluate, a favorable assessment on facts, time to move in a new direction. I'm also, being shown around this if you're feeling like you are being controlled, or you have no stability, or there's lack of control or abuse of power or something like that, anything that's holding you back, you've got to make your decisions and kind of not sit on the fence anymore. It might be a difficult decision, but you have to keep moving forward and moving into a new direction. And I also see finances improving around this as well. It could also be changing a residence or moving in a partner, something like that. So so just take that how it resonates for yourself. If you picked the second card pull, it is the Queen of Water, which is this card here. This has got relationships developed to a new level, trust your intuition, care for yourself and others. I'm also getting around this card that to take some time out and also to have some rest. If you've been feeling any fears, any anxiety, stress, being overwhelmed, just take a little bit of a rest for yourself. It's good to do for other people, but you also got to take care of yourself as well. All right, not necessarily first, because some people just won't do that, but in between, just find some time for you. I'm also seeing spending time with family, friends, wherever you feel comfortable, where you can rejuvenate. I'm also being told, be careful, there will be some people that maybe are not always happy for you and could potentially be jealous as well. All right. I'm also seeing success around you and people celebrating you, and people being, on the whole, people being happy for you around getting what you want. Okay. If you were drawn to the third card, it is the Four of Air, which is this one here. And this says time to rest or take a vacation, allow more time before making a decision. Meditation may provide some answers. All right. I am seeing travel with this, and I feel like I'm directed more around water. Okay, so you might be wanting to travel overseas and crossing water, or even going somewhere where there's a beach, a lake, somewhere where you can re-energize and just switch off. Okay, and I feel like you need to get away, even if you're feeling down at the moment, or you're dealing with some mental health issues where you're just not able to pick yourself up from them, and just or even people around you that might be like that and doing that to you. But I'm just saying you just might be feeling a little bit powerless at the moment, and you just need to time out and just re-energize, get your mind going again in the direction that you want to focus in. And I'm also getting communicating, making new plans, just clearer thinking around you. And I'm also being told your soul needs to be around water. So potentially you could be, like a water sign, like a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and that's why you resonate with that. I hope that helps whoever's tuned in. I have Lisa on the line. How are you, Lisa?
Oh, good, thanks, Mary. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. You're from Brisbane. It went on and off very quickly.
Yes, I am.
Okay, beautiful. How can I help you today, Lisa?
Just wondering if you see anything about my financial position.
Yeah, I'm not surprised that you've asked me that question because I've had money in my head, and while I'm always wanting money and concerned with my own financial situation, that was like extra in my head. Look, I'll do some cards for you as well, but I am seeing like finances improving. I'm seeing. Are you? I don't know, I want to call it like a little windfall. So I don't know if it's like an inheritance or you win a bit of money or you make more money. But I am seeing like things definitely improving and people sort of like being generous around you. Does that make any sense?
I don't have any inheritance.
Oh, that's a shame. That's Lotto winnings. I always play. I haven't won yet. But I'm seeing hard work paying off for you, and I'm also seeing new financial opportunities coming your way as well. There's a lot of yeses around your finances and things sorting themselves, but I feel like you've got to change a lot of stuff about your finances. Are you looking to change jobs or in any way or move in a different direction with that?
I have moved in a different direction with my business.
Okay, good. Okay, good. Because I was seeing that for you, and that is what you needed to do. So it's going to move forward from now. Have you had any sort of like difficult, this could be with where you used to work, or it could also be around family or whatever, but I'm just seeing like some betrayals, people sort of like being a little bit nasty, maybe treating you a little bit like a doormat, and you're just like jack of it. You are like, I'm done with this, because there's a lot of new beginnings around you, doing new things, like you're not taking things anymore, right? It's like whatever's happened has happened. It's like better things emotionally. Does that make sense for you?
Yeah, it very does make sense. With my mum, and I've done a lot of inner work regards to this. So yes, it definitely does make sense.
Yeah, and that needed to happen as well, even for yourself to be at a better place emotionally, all right, and to be happy with yourself and with your own. You have your own family? Because I'm seeing family. Yeah, even like to be happier around there, and the times where you felt defeated and the times where there was disagreements, not seeing eye to eye, like that's done. And spirit also saying you had to step into your own power, all right, because there always needs to be some boundaries set. Sometimes friends or family can mistake our generosity and our love for them as a doorway to be abusive or demanding, and they don't understand that we have our own life as well, and while you can sacrifice for a bit, it's not going to be forever, things, because they're going in moderation, all right? You have also, they're telling me to tell you, when you did that inner work, you've also leveled up spiritually. All right, I can see you. They're showing me internally. I feel like you energetically, you might even feel that the where you might have sat all your emotions in the pit of your stomach, then the energy has moved up. Does that make sense for you? That you're not as bogged down anymore?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do exactly understand. I'm more excited. I'm more happy in my inner self. There's just like a fire lit up inside me, and I can feel it. It's a different energy.
Yeah, it is. And I'm getting also that you're like in the Rider-Waite deck, which is like the Queen of Wands, and you are very passionate about what you want, and you are very determined. And Spirit are like, you can also be very truthful, all right? And and Spirit are like, just be independent, go on with your life, move, go with your gut instinct. Spirit, they're telling me that the work that you've done, they're going to be communicating with you even more. They're also saying tune into your intuition. You are now able to, you've kind of like escaped. And it's not just escaping your mum. This is just escaping yourself as well, and what you kept yourself down to, what you kept yourself tied to. All right. They're saying the ties were loose. You could walk away anytime. Weren't doing that. You weren't ready to do that, but you had to do that work on yourself. And now Spirit are going to move you forward. They're like, tune in, go with your gut feeling. You might have felt that you missed opportunities, and that, you might be regretting any of that, but they're like, it's okay. All of that is going to come to you. Just keep your eyes open, look for signs, look for the opportunities that come up. You don't have to feel lonely or isolated, because I feel like people just didn't understand what you were going through. Does that make sense for you?
100%. Yes, exactly.
Okay. And you sat on the fence for a while with this, without making this decision, and I can hear in my head, like, I don't know why I can't do this. I don't know why I can't step up. I don't know why I can't sort of like walk away. It was almost like you were, like your mum was like an addiction that you couldn't let go of. Spirit are giving that to me. But her ego was taking over, and any aggression and tension is like done now. Okay, you can control this and you can master this. And they're just saying, just find inner peace, find balance for yourself. All right. And as you sit in a good place with yourself, all your finances, everything that you want will start to come in. Just start handing it over to Spirit and saying, this is it to me at the right time, that it's meant to come to me. And just keep working on yourself and keep rising, Lisa. You're doing great.
Thank you so much for that, Mary. I appreciate that. It was very lonely, but I made it out to the other end.
Yeah, you did. And that's all finished now.
Yeah. Thank goodness.
Okay. New beginnings for you everywhere. Okay.
Sorry.
You take care of yourself, all right?